Reported Everton target Kyle Walker-Peters will be available on a free. Southampton have revealed their retained list for the 25-26 season, and Walker-Peters isn't on it. He featured 33 times for the Saints last season as they were relegated. He registered 2 assists. Other numbers to take note of was that he created 24 chances, had a passing accuracy of 90.5% and won 66% of his tackles. Obviously, Everton are looking, right back has been a bit of an issue. They're waiting on Seamus Coleman making a decision. Walker-Peters obviously is a right back, but has also played games at left back as well. He also featured for Spurs there. So he could potentially fill in on both sides. Everton have been credited, Everton have been credited with an interest in him for a while, given obviously 28 years of age and being free. It would help David Moyes with his squad rebuild this summer, but we'll have to see whether Everton move, but he is going to be free from July the 1st after Southampton have revealed that they won't be retaining him. Everton are apparently monitoring Galatasaray winger Barish Yilmaz. That is according to A-Sport in Turkey. David Moyes is on the lookout for at least one new wide player. Yilmaz is apparently available for around €21 million. He's played 29 times and scored 12 goals and registered 3 assists this season. He's been capped on 26 occasions by Turkey and scored 2 goals. 25 years of age, plays left-footed winger who plays off the right-hand side. Good dribbler. I'd like him a bit quicker personally, but he is creative. I'm not convinced that Everton are going to go and spend over €20 million on someone playing in Turkey, if I'm perfectly honest. But we are on the lookout for wingers, and who knows, David Moyes probably looking far and wide, and Yilmaz is the latest name to be bandied about. And one player who Everton might miss out on, despite being very, very interested in, is Habib Diarra. According to L'Equipe in France, Leeds are the only club showing concrete interest in the Strasbourg midfield player. He's 21 years of age. He looks an excellent prospect. He really does. Everton tried to bring him in last August, and then there was conversations about him again in January. Now, whether that was because he was a Kevin Thelwell target and David Moyes has got a different opinion of him, I don't know. But Everton has have registered an interest in him, but there's been no concrete offer. L'Equipe reporting that Leeds have either offered or are about to offer around €22 million for the player. But they also go on to say the player isn't convinced about joining Leeds United. So if Everton are very interested in him, they may well have to start speaking to Strasbourg very quickly and make sure that they can get some sort of deal set up. He's the type of player I think Everton should be after. A really good profile, really good age, and someone who you look like you can make money on. It would certainly improve Everton's midfield, but ball is in our court, I guess. I'd like to think we beat Leeds United quite easily if we went for him, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. The Dominic Calvert-Lewin saga has taken another twist last night. Now, there was reports yesterday saying that Everton, the contract offer being removed off the table to Dom because he hadn't agreed it, and it looked as though he was about to leave on a free. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's wife then questioned the validity of that story last night by on a social media post by saying not true. So who knows what that's all about. But to further complicate it today, Newcastle apparently have been long-time admirers of Calvert-Lewin. Well, they have been, and he would have joined them last August had he been able to agree personal terms. Last June it was, wasn't it? Not August. He's been high on Eddie Howe's wanted list for a while, but according to reports coming out of Newcastle today, they've now moved on to other striking options. Calvert-Lewin has slipped down their list, which is a bit it's a bit weird given he is available on a free. They were going to pay for him sort of last June. Yeah, he had an injury for a few months, but he also still played 22 games, I think it was, overall. And he is free. So I just found that one a little bit weird, but who knows? I mean, you know, Mrs. Calvert-Lewin, if she's taking his name, who knows, questioning whether or not he's definitely leaving is a bit of a strange one. I still think he will, but you just never know. Everton did say yesterday that they were still negotiating, or liaising, rather, was an interesting word, with Calvert-Lewin's people. So who knows? Who knows what's happening, but it isn't cut and dry. I thought he would go to Newcastle, if I'm being honest. I thought that's where he would go. It seems as though they're looking elsewhere, so who knows? Who knows if he'll be an Everton player by July the 1st or somewhere else. We'll have to wait and see. That is it for the News Daily. Listen, the five attacking targets that Everton should be targeting, according to me and James, is available for you to watch on YouTube. So go and watch it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us also know what you think about any of the stories we've discussed here. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to become a Toffee TV Premier member, the link's in the description, QR code's on the screen now. See you later.